We live in an all or nothing kind of world where we praise the hustle and the grind culture, as if there's only one way to be successful. I'm here to tell you that you do not have to burn the ships so that you have no options but to succeed. For some people that works, but it is not the only way to build a successful business. I'm Kirsten, and we help entrepreneurs learn how to leverage video marketing in places like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and all those other fabulous platforms with a marketing virtual assistant doing most of the task. If this is something you're interested in learning about, please subscribe to the channel. So let's get on with this video. I would say about 30% of our clients have full-time jobs. And I'd like to talk to you about some of the reasons why people choose to keep their jobs while they build their businesses. For a lot of people, it's just financial stability. So while building their business, they feel more secure having that income. It helps them take care of their living expenses and their financial obligations. We've got one client who has kids in college and won't leave the job until after that. But there are lots of other reasons like health insurance, or perhaps you're just a couple of years out from receiving full benefits. So it makes sense to keep your job for a lot of those reasons. Another reason to keep your full-time job while you're growing your business is it helps you fund your business. It can help with things like marketing, ads, hiring people, software. All of those things take money, and it's a lot easier if you have a job to be able to afford the things that can really take your business to the next level. Another reason that we've heard from some of our clients that they have not left their full-time jobs is because they actually love what they're doing in their job, but they also had a desire to build a business. And they don't have to do either or. Let's face it, so many entrepreneurs have multiple businesses. So why can't someone have a job and a business? So let me give you an example about how some of our clients who are working full-time jobs and building their businesses, how and why they chose to hire marketing virtual assistants. So one of our clients was in the process of creating an online course, and she's not super tech savvy, and she had been working on it for a long time. She knows the material really well. She knew what she wanted to say. She had an awesome outline, but the whole process of getting it designed and laid out and finding images, all of that was overwhelming to her. By hiring a marketing virtual assistant to take care of the layout, the design, helping her pick out the software to use, uploading the course to the software. So hiring a marketing virtual assistant for her made sense. It gave her someone who loved doing everything in Canva and was incredibly skilled. That person was able to lay out and design her course, find beautiful imagery, and then edit the videos. Once her class was in the software and ready to receive payments, her virtual assistant was able to help her with her master class. She helped her lay out, design, create, and edit that as well. She also helps with the ongoing marketing, email marketing, social media marketing, and things like that. But this client, because she has a full-time job, she also has money to invest in ads. And because this client has a full-time job, she has a healthy budget for running ads. And of course, this is going to help her sell her course a lot faster. Before we move on, if you'd like to learn more about a marketing virtual assistant, we have a guide called Double Your Income with a Marketing VA, and I'll put a link to it in the description below. So the next person I want to talk about is one of our clients who is very successful, and she's been in her career for over 30 years, and she loves what she does. But she also has written a book and is building a business. And so she thought about the value of her time and the value of her money. And it didn't make sense for her to quit her job to grow the business. What she decided was the best use of her time was creating video content for the business. She felt like no one else could write content or record videos in her voice. And she felt like that was where her time needed to be invested in building the brand, getting the message out, and letting people get to know her via video. The second thing she decided to do was to hire someone full-time who could basically do everything else. So she would show up and create her content, and then her virtual assistant would take care of everything else. And here's how she kind of explained it to me. She said, let's say I have 8 hours a week to work on my business. I still have my full-time job, I still have my family, I still have my hobbies. Let's say I'm gonna invest 8 hours a week in my business. She said, I can spend 3 to 4 hours creating content, and then I can spend 3 to 4 hours managing my virtual assistant. And she said, if you think about that, my virtual assistant is working 40 hours, and I'm working 8 hours. So that's 48 hours a week being put into my business. And who says that all that time has to be done by me? It doesn't. I would rather use my money to hire someone else who's great at the things that I'm not great at, and for me to be able to stay in my job, have the security while building my business. So for a lot of people, that really makes sense. Now, no one knows what's right for you, but in the comments below, I'd love to hear, are you building a business while having a job, or did you decide to burn the ships and quit your job and go all in? And how is everything working out for you? We'd love to hear your comments. Thanks for watching.